What up? What up? What up? You tuned into another show of Full Value. Fuck it. It was a good day on the weekend. I just gave out some premium picks on the weekend. If you have my Twitter, if you don't, make sure you follow it at K Williams 811. We had some free plays up there on the Twitter. We had some cashers. We had a good weekend. Make sure you guys follow that. Now, we have a few games today, some MLB playoffs. We got some NHL. We got some NFL. NFL Monday. We gonna have some picks in that. Make sure if you're tuning in, you hit the like button and you just keep it very simple. You know what I mean? Now let's jump right into this. Tell you guys right now, that package right there is killing it. And for you new people, you know, you just take note. Take note. You watch, see the stats. You could check my record, all that. You watch the previous videos. You could see what I talked about, all that. And yeah, you guys could hit it up. And it's as simple as that. I'll be right there. Any advice you need, I'm there. Now, we start off today. There's the MLB game. The Tampa Bay Rays, they did what they had to do. So that series didn't it basically I knew they weren't gonna sweep these guys, but for all you guys, I gave you guys the Rays. Hopefully you guys cashed. If you guys faded, I know you thought I was crazy, but hey, it happens. ATL, they're in a slum knocker right here. St. Louis is not trying to lose right now. They're actually down, but we'll keep posted throughout the shit. Now we have Dodgers in a 2-1 series, Yankees in a 2-0 series. Dodgers game is about to start soon, within like an hour and like 30 minutes. So we'll hit that game up first, then we'll jump into hockey and then do the Monday night football. And we'll call it a day. So this game, we have Strasburg on the mound, okay? And Rich Hill on the mound. Rich Hill, this Dodgers team, obviously, I think Dodgers are going to win this series, okay? That's one thing. What else? I think I think that Strasburg on the mound is going to be a very serious game. You know why? Because right, Washington, they got to beat Kershaw, right? When Strasburg was on the mound. Okay? And Kershaw is these guys' ace. Now, Scherzer is on the mound. Now, I could argue that Scherzer is at the same or even better than Strasburg. You feel what I'm saying? That that honestly could be a real argument. Strasburg, he's more experienced. He has 88 postseason innings under his belt. He's gone 4-5 with 3.57 ERA and 109 strikeouts. He has increased velocity. He likes to pitch in the atmosphere. He's the one who made the wild card game, and he relieved in game 2. So now he gets to start to show his stuff. I think it's gonna be a good game, but Hill honestly is the worst out of all these guys. Out of all the pitchers, if you're gonna get to anyone, it's Hill. Obviously, Kershaw he lost, but Kershaw has a tendency to lose at these votable times. You know, it's just like you can't really go against fate, I should say. You know what I mean? Because he's supposed to lose at the end of the day. But in this situation, Kershaw, this is not Kershaw. I like I like Washington. I think they go to game 5. I don't think they win the series. I think Dodgers win the series. But I like Scherzer on the mound here. Now the question is the over under. This over under is at 8 right now. Someplace you might find it 7, but if you find that 7 and you're trying to buy 7, you better be buying it over if you're gonna over at 8. But it opened at 8. So if you like the under, try to find it for 8. You know what I mean? Now, these guys both have decent amount of strength to not get the ball out of the park. You guys have to understand too, Dodgers is not as good at home as they are on the road. So, in saying all that, I do like Washington here to beat the Dodgers and cause a game 5, but I like the Dodgers ultimately to show their stuff, and game 5 is at home. I don't see them beating these guys at home, you know what I mean? So, but in this game, I do like the Nationals here. The next game we have is the Yankees and Twins. Now, very simple here. The Yankees is just the Twins' kryptonite. Twins, for some reason, can't find to win a match in this shit. And in saying all that, there's no way you could pick Twins right here. I don't care what they got going on. I don't care if the Twins is freaking, there's no, like, the Twins is not ready. The Twins is not ready for this. The Twins is not ready for this. They're gonna continue the losing streak. They're gonna make records today after they lose so many times, 16 straight. And the Yankees are gonna chill and be ready to face Houston, but have an extra day off because Houston might go to game 5. Who knows? But what I do know, for me, is Yankees are nothing. And if the Yankees not playing enough, I got the over. I'm gonna keep going with the over. That's it. And Saravino is on the mound against Odorizzi. Hmm. I like Yankees here. Simple as that. So those plays in MLB, we have the Yankees and we have Washington. One away team, one home team. For NHL, we only have 2 games tonight, which is pretty cool, right? Because I tell you this, the defending champs is playing Toronto. Toronto honestly played pretty fast and they're scoring buckets. Bennington's in the net, and the defending champs are looking very vulnerable. Toronto, though, coming off a loss against Montreal where they should have won. Okay, they opened up quick. They score a lot of points, but these are the defending champs. And at the end of the day, no champion should be underdog. I don't give a shit. So Toronto against St. Louis, I'm gonna have to pick St. Louis. I don't trust these guys. I don't trust Toronto. And I don't think, yeah, they're young, all that, but I don't believe in the hype. Toronto will have to show me. And I don't believe St. Louis won by fluke. You know what I mean? A lot of people say they won that shit by fluke, all that shit. As St. Louis at this plus money, I like St. Louis here, and that's for sure. Now, the next game, we got Sabres versus Blue Jackets. I'll mark on the in net against Cupercello. These teams, Blue Jackets haven't won yet. Okay, Sabres is 2-0. Now, let's see. The Sabres got lit up against Pittsburgh. Now they're playing this Buffalo team. They paid Buffalo. Okay, I honestly like the under in this game. Buffalo is going for 3 straight wins. When was the last time we seen Buffalo do that? The last time Buffalo did that was in 11 years ago. Okay? I tell you this. These guys, I like history. I like even if my eyes say, okay, pick these guys, right? Pick the Blue Jackets, and every time I'd be screwing with the Blue Jackets, like not now, but like since last year and all the other years, they mess up my shit. Okay, Allmark, he's making his debut today. This I like the dogs here. I like the I like both away teams, honestly. I don't think Blue Jackets get their win. Buffalo's going to play much harder. Why? Because Buffalo knows that they're trying to make history. The other one, Toronto and Toronto and Blues. Anderson. I don't think Anderson's a better goalie than Bennington. Okay, and these guys are the champions. So honestly, I looked at that and I'm like, well, I'm gonna take my time with that. Over unders, both these guys are at 6. Both these guys are vulnerable. If you're looking at an under, I would go the Maple Leafs game. Let me check that out for a second before we hop off. Let me see if it changed, because you guys know how it be changing in like a second and all that shit. Oh, taking some time. Okay, well, let's go. Wait. Taking some time. So yeah, you did. It's more favorite. They think this game goes over. Honestly, they have both games going over, but they really think this game goes over today. The Blue Jays, the Blue Jackets, and the Toronto game. I would just pick both rogue teams and one cash. Then you know what I'm saying. So it's as simple as that. I got both away teams. You already know where I'm going to be posting those plays. And now we have NFL. So far MLB, we have the sweep for New York. We have the we have the sweep for New York. We have the Dodgers to go to Game 5. So we have Washington. We have Buffalo to come out 3-0, and I like Bennington here. You know, I like Bennington. Now, NFL football, we have an undefeated team, the last undefeated team in the league, in Week 5, coming off a bye against the Cleveland Browns. And it's so funny. Let me tell you guys what's so funny about this game. These guys disrespect the Browns. The Browns was in the media, and they asked these guys, "Are you guys ready for the undefeated team and shit?" And they said, "Who is San Fran?" So that right there is added motivation for what's about to happen. Who is San Fran? San Fran is the one of the last unbeaten teams. That's where they are. Now the question is, are they gonna be undefeated at the end of this, or are they not? Okay, that's the question here. Okay, now the spread is 4.5, 5.5 somewhere, some places. If the spread opened at 3, went all the way up to 5. Okay, the over under hasn't left. In the series, Cleveland owns the series against these guys. But is Jimmy Garoppolo legit? That's the question. Is he legit? Are we going to see Baker Mayfield outplay Jimmy? Hmm. We don't know. We'll see. Against the spread, San Fran is 2-1, but 0-1 at home. Cleveland, they're 2-0, 2-2 against the spread, but 2-0 on the road. Okay. This matchup, they're ready. The last game Cleveland played was against the Ravens, and they dropped these guys. Last game the Niners played was against the Steelers. The Niners, on their path to success, they beat the Bengals, who's trash. They beat the Buccaneers, all right, and the Steelers. Okay, and that Steelers game they had Rudolph that played. Okay, the Browns, they had a little decent more schedule. They played a doo-doo Titans team that they lost against. Okay, they beat the Jets because the Jets couldn't score. Okay, and that was one of their covers. So like the Jets cover, I don't consider that as a spread cover. Everybody beats on the Jets. Have you seen the point spreads for the Jets lately? And the Ravens, they beat up the Ravens. So that's like one legit point spread. At home, they're trash. Now, we know these guys have power, offensive weapons, all that shit. I think this is an under game. Okay. And I I do like San Fran here. Honestly, I really do. Okay. San Fran, they haven't allowed a touchdown on the road on the ground yet, so like a rushing touchdown. There's a couple people. Landry might not play. Okay. Callaway is gonna make a season debut after serving a 4-game suspension for violating the league's drug shit. Okay. Now the defense from his defense man Garrett, he gets a few stacks. He knows what he's doing. George Kittle, he's nice. He's like the number one target. You know, there's a lot of people, a lot of weapons that San Fran got. You guys can't be sleeping on San Fran. Okay, everybody's banging on the over, which I think is ridiculous. Okay, I think the smartest thing to do is to get an under in this game. I'm telling you guys, the smartest thing to do, I think, is an under. Why? Because aside, these guys haven't won a thing on as the spread at home yet. And personally, I do have a side on the spread, but I want you guys to win. You feel what I'm saying? Baker Mayfield is like a throwing happy intercepting man. He just likes to throw interceptions. Okay, but he throws the ball down the field a lot. Okay. From the words I got, if Landry's not playing, that means all hell's gonna break loose on Odell Beckham because now they're gonna be doubling Odell Beckham, and now my dude that just came back from his drug thing is gonna have to take some stuff off, right? But the Browns, they're looking for their first 3-0 start on the road since 1994, and San Fran is looking for their first 4-0 start since the 1990s. which one's more better? It's good. They don't mean nothing. They said, but what I do like, I tell you this: San Fran's already know what it is. They've been 5-0 and not make the playoffs, so they know. I think they're gonna come here harder than these guys. Honestly, I don't believe that these guys are gonna be good. And I like the under in this game. I like the under in this game. I like the under in this game. I don't see a lot of points coming on in this game. I think it's a trap, if you ask me. Okay. I think the Cleveland game plan is going to be very different than what it usually is. Landry is not going to be 100%, even if he does play. Okay. Now, Nick Chubb, I'm telling you this right now. He like Landry is the top receiver, so don't get twisted. Odell Beckham, I think George Kittle gets more receiving yards than that guy. He's not on the injured list, so he might play. I think Landry's gonna play. He's not on the injured list, so we'll see. We'll see about that. That would be hold off for the side. You know, I think it's gonna be a very low scoring game. A lot of running things, and I like the under in this. The rest of the plays, you guys already know. Get that NFL package. If you're not on the NFL package yet, you guys are joking. That NFL package is there for you guys. You guys hit me up. Yo, if you live in my area, I'll meet up with you. It don't matter. I'll see you guys face to face. I love meeting you guys. Now I can put a face to the names. You know what I mean? If you're not in my area, yo, hit me up on Twitter at kwilliams811. We'll arrange something. And who knows? You might even get a deal or a discount. Who knows? It all depends on how I feel, I guess. Because I tell you this, we went we went almost what 9 plays yesterday, 9, 10 plays, 9-0. That was a nice weekend. And the second time in 1 week, I went perfect. So you guys better start getting on that. I tell you that. NHL's here. The NBA package is out already. When you guys are ready for that, let me know. And till then, we're trying to get these guys going, get this money, and you guys already know. Hit that like button, share with your friends, all that. I like the Sabres to make their history. I like the under in the Browns game. I like Yankees. I like Nationals. And you want some prop picks and shit? Yo, hit the package up. Hit me up. Discuss whatever you guys have an angle on. I'll give you guys advice or not, whatever. And till then, I'll be here tomorrow. I'm Kobe Williams. Thank you guys for the chat. You guys are good. I'm down. Hit me up. Follow me on Twitter, on Instagram. I'll be here tomorrow. And peace. You guys already know what those plays are. I'll be posting them. Peace.